I'm Marsh Drege. I'm pastor and executive director of Seafarers, an international house in New York City. Started out originally about 140 years ago here in New York as an immigrant house. And so we are kind of doing that and doing immigrants as well as seafarers. It makes sense because they're vulnerable populations, they're marginalized populations. A lot of seafarers are by nature often alone, but there are times when they need community. That's what we provide. We provide community here at the Seafarers house where they can stay, where they can swap stories, but also where they can swap resources and learn from each other. A sojourner is somebody who's definitely going from one place and taking up residence in another. And that's a connection. Seafarers are always looking for home, and sojourners are always looking for home. And so that's what we do here at Seafarers and International House. We try to figure out ways that people can find home here as they travel. So we've helped several seafarers transition from life to death. Many of them don't have that sort of support, and so we will help connect them with retirement needs, assisted living, sometimes hospice, and eventually we help them to die with dignity and with grace. Then you couple that with the fact that we also work with asylum seekers, and we've had 3 babies born here in the last 2 years. God was pretty clear in the Bible that we should be hospitable and caring for those who are strangers and sojourners among us. So it's been a real blessing to be able to do both of those bookends, beginning of life and end of life, and all the stuff in between. The story of the Bible is an amazing amalgam of all of those kinds of stories of people on the move, people transitioning from one place to another. And we can say to people, whether they are seafarers or whether they're sojourners, we can say to them, God is with you. God is with you always, till the end of the age. God is with you. I've learned that God is blessing us whenever we show hospitality to strangers. It's not always easy. Sometimes it feels like the work is never done and it feels like it's never enough. But I just hold on to the promise that God has, that God is faithful. It's not always up to us alone. God is with us, Emmanuel. A harbor of hospitality.